Today we're looking at a 1977 Palitoy talking Batmobile. This toy is pretty similar to a lot of other Palitoy talking toys from that era. Just have a look at the bodywork first. Chrome hubcaps with the bat emblem on, a decal on the side of a bat. On the top we've got this cockpit. You can see that strand around this band here. At some stage that will have been chrome, as will these exhaust plates here. If we turn it round, you can see the jet engines at the back. We've got one that's a sticker on there, which I believe originally would probably have gone on one of the one of the wheels. If we turn it round this side, again you'll see this decal here. It's clearly faded over the years, and we've got a lot of wear on the chrome on these wheels too. If we have a look at it from the front, you'll see we've got the chrome plated grills, and again we've got this cockpit here. Again you can see the missing chrome from it. If we turn it upside down, anyone that's seen the old Palitoy talking Dalek or Palitoy talking Z Victor 4 police car, or the Palitoy talking R2D2, or know what this looks like. So we've got the hatch here that opens on the swing. I've put batteries in it, and within here is contained a voice box. So back in the day we would press that down and it would say a number of phrases. I've heard this Batman one before, but I can't remember exactly what phrases it are. So what I plan to do here, take the voice box out, open it up, try and get it working again so we can hear what some of these phrases are. Thanks. Okay, what you see here now is you've got this voice box. Anyone that's seen the Dalek or had any of these toys back in the day will be familiar what this is. We've got the beacon that came from the top of the Batmobile that when it's in situ will sit on there. There's a button to get the thing going. Within the car, as you can see inside here, you've got a few, you can see inside the cockpit basically. That's the hole that beacon goes through, so when that's depressed, it presses down on there, making the unit speak. Clearly it doesn't work. I've dropped some batteries in here. Normally one is enough to power these things, so two should be more than enough. Again, you've got your motor that's housed in here. That's the spindle from the record player that you'll see when we open it up, and you'll see you've got these battery connectors rather, that are all lovely and crisp in this one, and there's no corrosion at all. So next thing is to open this up, and we'll see if we can get the thing talking again. Okay, in here we've got the usual. We've got the turntable that's got the speech record on it, and around that we've got the drive belt or band, or however it is you might want to call it. So that's there. We've got this, which is your needle on a plastic arm with a pin in it and a spring, and we've got this base here. So again, without going into too much detail, this is the motor that spins, that turns the band and then does the record player. We've got these two connectors in the middle that complete the circuit when the speech button's depressed. And that's it pretty much. This is in super condition. We've got no corroding or anything like that. The screws that I've taken out that you won't be able to see are really good. What you'll see here, if you can, is a very small spring. Funnily enough, that spring's probably the most critical piece of this unit. If you do open one of these and you've lost this, I've used a spring out of a pressy down pen. It's not perfect, but it's a good alternative to using that. So let's try and get this thing to go. Basically, to do that, in goes a battery shut down the lid. I push these two metal connectors together and then give this motor a little spin. We should be able to get it going. These things just get left in attics, cupboards, loft spaces, and somehow over the years these motors just seem to seize up. When they start going, they work a treat. This one should work with one battery in it. Let's pump it up with a bit more juice. Nip the connectors together. You can feel it trying to go. There. And there it goes. It's so stiff. Come on. It's not far off here. And come on. You can do this for ages. It's going very quietly. Can you hear it? Just want to prove you can do this without using WD. There you go. Again, quite noisy, which is probably to be expected. What I'll do is give it a shot of WD-40. Okay, so now she's going away a treat. So a toy that probably not tested, and someone went, well, that doesn't work. With a bit of TLC, away she goes. I suppose you could give it a squirt in this bit as well, which is the base axle of that motor housing. Give it a wipe down. You don't want this stuff getting everywhere, it's horrible. That needs to give that a bit more. Let it really soak in for a little while, and then I shall try and put the thing back together at rocket speed. So, perfect. Right, so now we shall put this down. Put this thing back together rather. I've got the steering wheel. I've got the speech unit wheel. Give that a squirt of WD-40, and then you'll give this a very gentle clean, and you can see lots of old muck comes off like that, which is fine. So that's what you can see, that's fine. We get this fine spring and we pop it, if this goes into focus, over that axle wheel. This axle wheel then slots into this hole at the bottom, like that. So you can see when you press that down, the connection's complete and the motor starts working. So for this, I'm just going to take these batteries out, because see how it works with one. So just for ease, I'm going to put the band around the wheel like so. So then you can see that you've got that there, which is great. Then got the arm with the stylus. Just slide him into that hole, just like so. Okay, so stylus plays the record, that spins, that goes to the middle. Simple. To put this back on can be fiddly. You've got this top section, it's got a little lug on it. So put him in first, like so, and that gets shut as such. If I now put the battery in, as so. It's the Joker!
It's the Joker! Step on it, Batman! Batmobile calling. Dynamic driving! It's the Joker! Dynamic driving! Step on it, Batman! Dynamic driving! Dynamic driving! Step on it, It's the Joker! Dynamic driving! It's the Joker! Step on it, Step on it, Batman! Step on it! Step on it, Batman! Step on it, Holy punctures, Robin! It's the Joker! Step on it, Batman! Step on it, Batman!
Perfect. See how easy that was? I'm just going to screw it back together and put the car back together. Okay, here it is all back together, and
Holy smoke, Batman! Step on it, Batman! Holy smoke, Batman! It's the Joker! Step on it, Batman! It's the Joker!
again, another complete Batmobile.